Think your down payment is the only cash you need to buy a house in Idaho? Yeah, that's the problem. That's the part that nobody warns you about. If you're buying a home in Idaho, you've probably been focused on one big thing, your down payment. But here comes the plot twist, closing costs. And for a lot of buyers, that's the moment where they say, wait, I have to pay for what too? Closing costs are extra fees that come with getting a mortgage and finalizing your home purchase in Idaho. Most buyers should expect closing costs to land somewhere between 1.5% to 2% of the loan amount. So if you're buying a home and you have a $400,000 loan, that can mean roughly $6,000 to $8,000 in closing costs. Now, where does that money go? Usually it falls into three main buckets. The first is lender fees. That can include things like underwriting, appraisal, credit report, tax service, flood cert, and other setup costs. Second, title and county fees. This is the part where the title company handles the closing, makes sure the ownership transfers correctly, and the county records all the documents. Third, prepaids and escrows. This is the one that catches a lot of buyers off guard. That can include home insurance, property taxes, and sometimes homeowners association related fees. Now, here's the good news. Because closing costs exist doesn't mean you always have to pay for all of them out of your pocket. There are a few ways for buyers in Idaho to reduce that hit. One, seller concessions. In many cases, a seller can pay for part, if not all, of the closing costs. Two, Idaho Housing Closing Cost Assistance Program. If you qualify, those can really help. Third, lender credits. Sometimes you can take a slightly higher interest rate and get a credit to offset some, if not all, your closing costs. And if you're a veteran using a VA loan, you may even have more options that restrict what fees are charged to you. The biggest mistake I see buyers making is only planning for the down payment and not asking for the real closing cost estimate early in the process. So before you fall in love with that house, make sure you understand the full numbers. I put together an Idaho-specific breakdown in my latest blog, which includes all the fees, who usually pays for them, and how to potentially pay less. The link is in my blog caption below. And as always, make it a great day.